Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and it's the last stand for Kamala Harris. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, please visit that address in the lower right-hand corner. It's youtube.com/@explainamerica. And when you get there, please hit subscribe absolutely free. It really helps us out. It's like Custer's last stand. That's what Newt Gingrich called it, and I agree. You're seeing a lot of flailing, a lot of desperation, a lot of hysterics from the Democrats, from Vice President Kamala Harris's campaign. These people know that barring a miracle for them, it's over. It's over. And, I have been reticent to make a prediction, and I will continue to be reticent to make a prediction, but I will tell you that I'd rather be President Trump today than Kamala Harris. And the reason is simple. You look at the polls, you look at the numbers, you look at the early voting. There's a lot of good signs, but there was a lot of good signs when I went to bed on election night in 2020. So I am very hesitant. I'm very hesitant to call it over like Newt Gingrich did. Newt Gingrich called it over. He said it's done. It's a done deal. I'm not as confident. I'm trying not to be as confident. But it's more to the fact that I'm trying not to be as confident. Because, look, anybody that tells you right now that they know how this election is going to turn out is a liar. They don't. It's close. Now, I've seen some polls that maybe you guys haven't seen that indicate some things that I like. But the only poll that matters is the election ballots that you cast. I don't want you to look at a poll and say, it's not worth it in my state. Forget it. There are states that are in play right now, like New Jersey, that nobody ever thought would be in play. Your vote counts. It matters. Get to the polls. Don't say your vote doesn't matter. Don't think he has it in the bag and doesn't need your vote. Don't think any of that. The only thing you need to think is the only poll that matters, you hold in your hands with your election ballot. Get to those polls and vote, please. Your country is depending on it. I want you to watch this video from Newt Gingrich and let me know what you think in the comments.
Gingrich, I know I'm going to see a smile on your face. What is your reaction to this every surrogate out there? Bill Clinton, Mark Cuban, Stacey Abrams, Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, and Joe Biden, not exactly helpful.
Well, and first of all, it's very tough to follow Laura Trump, who's doing an amazing job at the Republican National Committees. But look, what you're watching is sort of like Custer's last stand. I mean, these folks are all on the verge of a disaster. They're running in circles. They're saying things that are hysterical, untrue, unbelievable. And if you watched Kamala earlier today, she's just plain getting exhausted. She's never campaigned. She's never had to win anything. It's all been given to her. And now suddenly in the last week, I suspect, beginning to realize she's going to lose. And you're going to see more and more desperation from now through next Tuesday as it really sinks in that this is over. Donald J. Trump's going to be the next president. Kamala Harris is going to lose, and I assume either go back to San Francisco or maybe join the Obamas on some very fancy island. But the fact is that I think you're going to see a desperation. I also believe personally, and I can't prove this, but I believe that at some point about 3 weeks ago, Jill and Joe Biden looked at each other and said, if Joe's the only person to ever beat Trump, that's kind of an interesting legacy. And for the last couple of weeks, he has undercut her over and over. And think about that scene on the ellipse. 70,000 people, the vice president, right in front of the White House. Do you see the president? Is he invited? Is he given dignity? Is he a guest? No, he's hidden. You don't think Joe Biden resented that? And so he says, let me say something that'll get people to pay attention, like garbage. So he drowns her entire event. And we think that he did this by accident? I don't. I think it was deliberate, and I think it worked.